am Susan M. Baganz, and I am an author with Pelican Book Group, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about my story, The Virtuous Viscount. This story is the first full-length novel in the Black Diamond Regency series, which is a Gothic Regency series. I didn't even know I was writing Gothic when I wrote it. This was the first book I ever wrote, and it is the one I cut my teeth on. I have rewritten this book so many times, it is unbelievable. But for years, I had Marcus and Josie in my mind, and their story needed to be told. So I wrote this book during National Novel Writing Month in 2009. The book didn't come out till many, many years later. By then, I had written several other books in the series, which wasn't intended to be a series, but that is definitely what it ended up being. So Marcus and Josie go on quite an adventure, and it doesn't introduce, but you get to kind of see a little bit of the evil that's going on in the early 1800s in Great Britain. Now granted, it's fiction, but that doesn't mean evil didn't exist and that bad guys weren't still trying to sway the world in what was going on. So Marcus is a bit naive and young man of virtue. He is a Viscount, and he ends up falling in love with a woman who isn't quite she's more of landed gentry than she is of titled gentry. So, but their romance has a lot of challenges. And in this book, you get to meet his friends, Philip, Michael, Theo, and his brother Jared, who end up featuring in the subsequent books. So it's really fun. It's a fun story. I enjoyed writing it. I would like to say I enjoyed rewriting it all the times I did, but I'm grateful for the way it turned out when it was finished. And so it is also available in audiobook, so you can get this story at any of your retailers. You can get it in paperback, you can get it in audiobook, you can get it in ebook format. So if you want a fun series, if you like the Regency time period of the early 1800s with all the way the society works and the rules that they had to live by, I would hope that you would enjoy this book and maybe even love the whole series, because there's an overarching story that takes place that is fun to go on. Take that journey with my characters, Marcus and his friends, and of course the women that they fall in love with, because any man of fortune needs a wife, right? Anyway, I hope you love it. Again, The Virtuous Viscount by Susan M. Baganz.